All right, here we are, day 5 of learning how to code. Got this on Replit. You've got little tutorials right here, so let's watch this tutorial. Looks like it's if statements. Yeah, let's do it.
Welcome to day 5 of 100 Days of Code. We are getting there slowly. In the previous videos, you've learned all about variables, inputs, and outputs with print. Now today, we're going to get the computer to do something for us and actually make a decision. We're going to learn about if statements. And this is the foundation to how all modern software is designed. So an if statement is a bit like asking a question to the computer. We're going to say to it, if something is true, then we're going to do one part or one aspect of the code. And this works very, very simply. We're going to start by asking a question and storing it in a variable just as we have done previously. With that out of the way, we can start asking a question. And in this case, I'm going to check to see if the name that the user entered is my name. So this first line is the question. We've got the command word if, and then we've got the condition. Now the condition can be thought of as the actual thing we're asking the computer. And we've got a comparison here. How do we know it's a comparison? Well, it's that magic double equals in the middle. That is the equivalent of asking a question like, are these two things the same? And the computer will look at these two things, in this case the variable my name, and the text David, and if they match up, then it's going to run the line of code or the lines of code directly underneath it. Now you'll notice here that Replit's tried to help me by indenting the line of code that I'm trying to write on. And let's start simple. Let's print out something cool. The if statement will do all of the lines of code that are indented at least once that sit immediately underneath it. If we run this program, you'll see exactly what happens. If I run it and I say my name is David, which it is, well, it's going to say welcome to me. If I run it again and pretend my name is Pamela, well, it doesn't care about me, so it's ignored that. There is one slight problem with this, and it's that pickiness again that we've seen before. If it asks me what my name is and I'm too lazy to put capitals in, then it doesn't care about me either. So, whilst if statements are great, they work on a very, very exact basis. We are literally talking about matching up even the capitalization. So keep that in mind as you go forward. We can, of course, add more lines of code than that if we'd like. Notice that everything I'm typing is indented after the if statement at least once. That means it's all part of the code that we run. And now if we run the code and I say my name is David, it'll execute both the lines. Now at this point you might be thinking, well, that's great for you, David, but what about everybody else? My name's not David. Most people in the world, believe it or not, are not named David, and that's fair. So an if statement has a matching statement called an else. Now an else doesn't have a condition. It is literally just the word else. But key to making it work is that it must be the first thing, unindented after the if statement, and in line with it. That sounds complicated, but let's see it actually work. I'm going to backspace so that my cursor is in line with that if above it, and it's the first thing that's coming back in after the if statement, and I'm simply going to type else colon. Once again, when I press enter, Replit's going to help me and indent my code a little bit, and here I'm going to write the code that's going to happen if somebody that's not called David turns up. And once again, we could write as many lines of code as we wanted to there. But let's run that and see how that works. So I'll say my name's David, and I get the same response as before. Notice I didn't get that line, who on earth are you? Because if and else are selective. If the condition is matched, then it will do the first part of the code, and it will ignore the second part. Let's try something else. Now it's just saying the second part, because the condition didn't match, so the computer immediately jumped to the else and ran that code. And once again, you can have multiple lines of code here if you'd like. Your job now, go and implement something broadly similar. See if you can get it to pick up your name and give you a nice welcome message, whilst being a bit mean and grumpy to anybody else that tries to use your computer. Take 5 minutes and build something cool. Pause me. Click pause.
This is pretty easy. Let's jump back in.
Let's have a look what could go wrong, because there's a bunch of stuff that can go wrong. So here's a very simple program that's going to ask if you're a cat or a dog person and give you an appropriate response based on what you've picked. But there's a problem with it. Let's run it and see if we can work out what that error is. Oh, it's our old friend invalid syntax. So that usually means we've typed something wrong. But what did we type wrong this time? Have a look and see if you can spot the obvious mistake.
Let's pause here. This is fun, trying to figure out where is the error. Are you a cat or a dog person? If cats or dog equals cats. Print meow. Else print woof. Oh, it's just one. He's got to do another equal sign.
Did you notice that we only used one equals in the if? There is a big difference between a single equals and a double equals.
Let's go.
A single equals changes something. So it changes one thing to another. And a double equals is just a very simple question. Are these two things the same? We need to make sure that we remember that in an if statement's condition, we use the double equals. By changing that, the program should work, and shocking no one, I'm a cats person. Ta-da. Another problem you might encounter is on the screen at the moment. Let's run it and see if we can track down that issue. It's our invalid syntax problem again, but can you see exactly where the code is pointing to?
All right, what's the issue now? Line 2, if cats or dogs equals cats. Invalid syntax, if cats or dogs equals cats. Oh, he didn't do the colon. Let's go.
Our error message is telling us there's an error just after the word cats. So what are we missing? Did you spot it? We're missing the colon. It's one of the most common mistakes I see in students. Missing that colon means you've not said to the computer.
The colon, let's go.
The colon is the then do this part. Without that, you're just saying, if this happens, cool. And of course, the computer, when trying to run the code, goes, what do you want me to do? I don't know. So that colon is really, really important in that setting. Our last error. Let's run it, see what's going on. Oh, this is a different error for a change. Indentation error. Well, what does that mean? Have a look. The indentation.
All right, indent, what's going on? Print needs to be indented.
In Python is part of the syntax. It is how we explain what we want to happen. After an if statement or an else, as soon as we see a colon, the next line should be indented further than the one before it. This tells the computer that everything indented is what should happen in that exact condition. In our case, we've forgotten to indent that last line, and therefore, things are not going to work. If we fix that by clicking there and pressing the tab key, and we click run, the program runs perfectly. If you're looking for more of a challenge, once again, I've broken some code. Take a look.
Please fix my code.
Okay, challenge time. This one's going to revolve a little bit of thinking from you, because you're going to build a which character are you game. And I'm sure we've all played these ourselves, going through and picking out our characteristics and being told that we happen to be Ron Weasley. Well, you're going to build that exact same thing, with a series of if statements that ask a bunch of questions, finishing off with one final if statement with an else that picks a character if you've not said yes to anything previously. You get to pick the fictional universe of your choice, be it a game, a TV show, a book series, or a series of movies, and identify your friends and your family as a character within that work. This should be a bit of fun, especially for you to poke a bit of fun at some of your family. Let's see what you build, and please put that hashtag on there, Replit 100 Days of Code, when you share it in the community or on social media. Encourage people to post and tell you which of those characters you ended up being.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Tomorrow, we're going to... Let's see what you build, and please put that and identify with a series of and being told that we happen to be Ron Weasley. Well, you're going to build that exact same thing, with a series of if statements that ask a bunch of questions, finishing off with one final if statement with an else that picks a character if you've not said yes to anything previously. You get to pick the fictional universe of your choice, be it a game, a TV show, a book series, or a series of movies, and identify your friends and your...
All right, let's do it. Let's do print. Whoops. Print welcome to the Peaky Blinders. And then we'll go input. Oh, we'll do let's go name equals input. Are you the youngest brother? Question mark. No. So then if name equals, or let's just do Q1. Question 1. If Q1 equals no, print. Okay, so you're not. What is the youngest brother's name? Shit. Okay, I was thinking about Arthur. I know he's not the youngest one, but let's just say you're not Arthur. Okay. And then, okay, so you're not Arthur, print, or let's just do a space, and then Q2 equals input are you pull. Am I doing this right? Yeah. If Q1 equals no, oh, I didn't do the no, print. Okay. I think I know who you are. Else. Oops. You must be Thomas Shelby. Let's see if this works. Get rid of that. Run it. Are you the youngest brother? Oops. No. Are you Aunt Paul? No. Oh, I didn't do. You must be Thomas Shelby. This isn't working how I want it to be. Then you're not Spider-Man. Okay. Let's run this again. I gotta do capital. No. Oops. So this should go to. Okay, so you're not Arthur. Okay. Are you Aunt Pole? No. Damn it. Okay. It should just do this. No. No. But I didn't do the else. Let's do this. Let's move this to yes. If yes, put print no way. Else this. That should work. No. Yes. Wait. No. Cool. Let's just run it again. No. Yes. No way. Wait, what? Oh. Q2. No. Yes. Cool. Okay.
Family as a character within that work. This should be a bit of fun, especially for you to poke a bit of fun at. Tomorrow, we're going to be looking at an elif, which is an extension to this if and else stuff, and make it so that you can ask follow-up questions, so you can really dig into what that user wants.
Nice. Cool. These little lessons are so quick and great. It seems pretty basic right now, but it's just day 5, so I'm sure it's going to get more complex. And even like just doing this, I caught myself doing errors. So yeah, I've always wanted to learn how to code. So I think repetition is the best way to learn anything. So you got to suck at it first to be great at anything. Not saying that I'll be great at coding, but at least just better than what I am today. So let's get into the next lesson. That was just like 15 minutes. So mark lesson complete. I'm not sharing on Twitter. I should have done something else. Let's go back to the Learning Center. Next. Okay. Oh, here's what, okay, so here's what they did. So you can see what the answer was. Which character are you from Avengers? So the print just brackets as a space. Answer these questions and let's find out. Print space. Please use yes or no. Cool. Like green equal. Do you like the color green? If yes, print you must be the Hulk. Iron is cool. Equals. Do you think building robots is cool? If yes, print you must be Iron Man. Cool suit. Time travel. Input. Are these all? Yeah, okay. Thor, else. Cool. Okay, I mean, this was exactly kind of like how they wanted us to do it. All right, I always get confused here. I should have clicked take me back to hub. So how do we get back here? Home. Let's go. What the elif? So this is the else if. Let's do it. See, I like this streaker here. I didn't do it on Sunday. I didn't do it yesterday. Yesterday was Sunday. I had like a 3-day streak, so this will. I mean, I need to be better about actually doing it every day. So I'm catching up on a few lessons right now. Let's do it. 20 to 25 minutes. Booting REPL. Are we loaded? We are loaded. All right, let's do it. Play the video. Make it bigger.
Welcome to day 6 of the 100 Days of Code. Yesterday, we learned all about if statements and being able to choose which code path we go down based on a question that we ask. Today, we're going to look at the elif statement that allows us to ask more questions and get more options in the same code block. The elif statement is really, really powerful. It allows us to ask a second, third, fourth, or 156th question to the computer based on the same inputs we started with. This means that I can say, if this, or this, or this, or this, and then everyone else, so I can have lots more different specific states. Before we start though, bit of a warning. elifs have to go in a certain place. You can have as many elifs as you want, but they must go after the if and before the last else. This is because the else means everything else. And so you can't have options before that. Here we've got a reasonably simple login program using the skills we've learned so far. But
all right, pausing here, print secure login. Username, okay, enter your username. If username equals mark, print local mark, else, okay. This was yesterday's lesson, which we took a few minutes ago. Wait, shit.
We ask. Today, we're going to look second, third, or this, though, the
button.
A reasonably simple login program using the skills we've learned so far. But you know and I know this is not the way the internet works. You don't build a website where only one person can log in and it tells everyone else to get on your bike. This website is fundamentally broken, so let's add some elifs to expand upon it. I'm going to make some room just after the code for my if statement and before my else. I'm going to make sure that I backspace because I need to be in line with my if and my else, that it's all connected to, and I'm going to write elif, short for, of course, else if. An elif works just like an if statement in that we do need to ask it a question. So let's see if we can deal with Suzanne. Now, it's a very simple program at the moment. It's just saying hello specifically to Suzanne in a different way. But if I run this program, I can tell it that I'm Mark and get a specific message from Mark. I can tell it that I am Suzanne and get a specific message for Suzanne. Or I can tell it that I'm Johnny and get the message that everyone else gets. This is a very, very simple way of adding as many of those as you want. If I have more users, well, it's very, very easy. I click after my previous elif, but before my else, make some space by pressing enter, making sure that I backspace so I'm in line with the indentation on the left-hand side, and then add my next elif. You can go and add as many of these elifs as you want to any program and have much more flexibility about how it works.
Pause and try it. All right, let's pause and try it. Print. Knock, knock. Ah. Knock, knock. And then we're gonna go password equals input. What's the password? If password equals New England clam chowder. Print. What's up, Ace? LF password equals I don't know. Let's just do, yeah, I don't know. Print get lost. LF password equals password print Finkel. It's time to be real. else print you're not fooling me. Fuck. Oh. Boom. 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 I don't know. You're not fooling me. Run New England clam chowder. What's up, base? Run it again. I don't know. Get lost. Alright, cool. Let's turn this on.
Before we carry on, this isn't much of a login system because there's no password.
Take the be real.
So let's go and add some password code. Now, how do we check that a user's username and
Oh wait,
password?
I actually want to hear this part, but let's take this be real quick. Videos. Send. No retakes over here. All right.
But the way I said that, add some password code. Now, how do we check that a user's username and password are correct? Well, think about the way I said that. Username and password. When we speak in English, we can join things by adding Boolean expressions like and, or not. In this case, we literally need to go into our if statement and change the condition a little bit. If the username matches with Mark and the password is the same as password because Mark isn't very secure, then we'll log them in. Let's change Suzanne. So if the username is Suzanne and the password is equal to Suzanne's password, which is a little bit more secure than Mark's, then the only way that these if statements work now is if it matches both of them. Let's give that a go. So, my username is Mark, and my password is password. Well, hey, I've logged into Mark's account. Let's see what happens if I put my username as Mark and my password as Mark. It doesn't want me there. How about if I try Suzanne's? So Suzanne, and boom, we get in nice and easily.
Secret. Input. Password, New England. New England. Clam chowder. 1, 2, 3. What's up, base? Rolling.
Common errors. Well, apart from the ones we've seen before, there's only really one common error that people get with elifs, and it's putting it in the wrong order. Take a look at this code on the screen at the moment. It's the same program, but we've broken it by putting something in the wrong place. Let's run it and see if we can track down that problem. Straight away, it's pointed to line 7, our elif, and said that it's invalid syntax. And let's have a look why. What's happening before line 7?
Else. Else.
That's right. We've put our else in. The way we've structured this program, we've said, if Mark logs in, say hello to Mark. But for everyone else, say go away. Is the equivalent of us going, actually, if it's Suzanne, it's too late. That's not how the program can be structured for it to work. So, this entire chunk of code needs to be moved. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to make some room. making sure to backspace so I'm in line with the ifs and the elses that I want to connect it to, and I'm going to paste back in there. That code now should work perfectly. If you're looking for more of a challenge, once again, I've broken some code. Take a look.
Where is it? Where's the broken code?
I've broken some code. Take a look.
Okay, I think it's over here somewhere. Add a password, common errors. Okay, the elif was after the else. Fix my code. Okay, let's fix this code. Let's actually, season, input, what is your, okay, there's no quotes here or colon. Is that it? Elif, we need the quotes or the colon here. And you also need quotes around each of these. Okay, let's just do it to prove it. Oh, can we do this? Yeah. Let's do. Fix my code. Okay, whatever. Let's copy that. Okay, run it. It doesn't work. Cool. Season equals input. What is your favorite season? Input spring. Print. If season equals summer, season equals winter. What's going on here? Something's going on. Oh. No end of quote. Else. This should work. Line 2. If season equals spring. If season equals spring, what's going on here? Oh. Boom. Oh. Boom. Line 12. Print. I don't know. Oh. Okay. That should do it. I don't know. Please try again. Does this work? You have to run it again. Spring. Okay, let's just do summer. Catch some lemonade. Autumn. Oops. Yep. Winter. Cool. And then let's just do, I already did this one. I don't know. Cool. Cool, cool, cool.
Okay, challenge time. I'm going to be asking you to go off and create a program that does something very similar to that login system that we were just looking at. It's going to ask for a user's name and their password, but it's going to give a specific greeting to each individual user and show them a specific personalized greeting that will give them a very nice start to their day. You must include at least 3 people, as well as an else command that deals with people that shouldn't be logging in. Once that's complete, don't forget to share it with the hashtag Replit100 days of code, either if you publish it to the community or on social media, and see just how the community reacts to your simple login system.
All right. Get rid of this. 3 names. We will do Anthony 1 2 3, brother Johnny 4 5 6, and Nick Nicholas 7 8 9. Brent, hello. Name equals input. Name please. That's not right. Ah. Name password equals input. Password. Messy. Okay, if name equals Anthony and password equals 1 2 3, print hello sir, welcome back, haven't seen you in a while. Name equals Johnny and password equals 456, print welcome Johnny, great to see you. Name equals Nicholas and password equals 79. Print. Great to have you back. What can I do for you? Ah, can't see. Else. Print. Incorrect name or password. Please get lost. Oh, line 7. If name equals. Oh, forgot all of those. Another error. If name equals. Oh. Name. Let's go. Anthony. Hello, sir. Welcome back. Cool. Let's go. Johnny. 456. Welcome, Johnny. Great to see you. Nicholas. 789. Great to have you back. Wait. What is it? 1 2 3 4 5 6. What's his password? Oh. I spelled his name wrong. Lols. Nicholas 789. Cool. Tony. Gibberish. Dunzo. Let's go.
We'll see you back here tomorrow for the end of the first week, where we're going to look at a special idea called nesting. where we can put an if statement within an if statement.
Cool.
See you tomorrow.
All right. I'm done for today. We'll do more tomorrow. Sweet. See you tomorrow.